I regret putting my name in salt water. The decision was reckless, driven by a moment of frustration, yet the consequences were life-changing. It all started when I realized how deeply blocked my life had become. No job, no money, nothing seemed to work no matter how hard I tried. I needed a breakthrough, and I was desperate for something to shift. That's when I discovered the power of this ritual, an act that would challenge everything I believed about spiritual practices. The ritual involved using salt water to liberate my name, setting it free from the spiritual chains that bound it. People ask why salt water, why this specific method? Isn't it symbolic of something dark or superstitious? I want to be clear, this is not about witchcraft. It's about a powerful, ancient form of spirituality that harnesses the natural elements created by God. Salt, simple yet profound, is a symbol of cleansing and restoration. When combined with water, it becomes a medium that can set a name free from spiritual blockages. There is a deep spiritual connection between our names and our destinies. Our names aren't just what we're called, they carry energy, essence, and sometimes, spiritual weight. In many cultures, a person's name is considered their greatest asset. It can either speak for you or against you. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed effortlessly while others, despite their efforts, seem stuck in life? This could be a sign that their names are under spiritual barriers that need addressing. One day, I had a woman reach out after watching one of my videos. Her husband had been denied promotion after promotion for 7 long years, despite meeting all the qualifications and passing every test. They prayed, fasted, and did everything they could, yet nothing changed. When I shared the salt water ritual, she decided to try it. Within 4 days, not only did her husband receive his long-awaited promotion, but money started flowing into their lives, and financial blessings they had been waiting for were finally released. I've heard countless stories like this one. Another man, whose business had been stagnant for 5 years, experienced an incredible shift after he did the ritual. He wrote his business name 7 times and performed the process. Soon, clients began pouring in, and his business turned around completely. The ritual doesn't just bring personal success, it can open doors for families, careers, and even entire communities. When you perform this act, you are addressing spiritual forces that work against your progress. When performing the ritual, it's essential to approach it with faith. The salt water is a tool, but the key to its power lies in your belief and prayers. This isn't just about going through the motions, it's about believing that God, the Creator, can use even the simplest elements of nature to bring change. As you write your name and speak over the container, you're activating the power within the ritual and inviting God's intervention into your life. The process begins with a plain white sheet of paper and a pen. Write your full name 7 times, clearly and with intent. This act alone sets the stage for transformation. It might feel repetitive or simple, but every repetition is a step towards unlocking potential that has been hidden by spiritual forces. After writing, you fold the paper towards you, symbolizing the drawing of blessings and favor into your life. It's a subtle but powerful motion that aligns your intentions with the energy of the ritual. Once folded, place the paper into a container filled with salt water. You can use sea salt or any kind you have, the power lies in your faith and the energy you pour into the act. For each name written, add 7 pinches of salt to the water. This is a way of amplifying the energy, ensuring that your name is fortified and protected. Each grain of salt is like a prayer, a tiny blessing sent out into the world with the intention of breaking any barriers. The next step involves holding the container and speaking over it. Call your name out loud, 7 times, and declare blessings, favor, and breakthroughs. As you do this, imagine the name being freed from any barriers that may be restricting it. Picture it being surrounded by divine light, breaking free from the chains that have held it back. This is the moment when the spiritual weight is lifted, setting the path for your name to speak favorably for you in the realms of life and work. Many people question the effectiveness of this ritual, wondering if it's really worth trying. The answer lies in countless testimonies of people who've experienced unimaginable breakthroughs after performing it. One woman who had been waiting for her visa approval for 2 years saw results just 1 week after she tried this ritual. The approval came swiftly, defying all previous odds. This was not just luck, it was the activation of faith combined with the spiritual power of the ritual. These stories are proof that life is more than what we see, it's also shaped by unseen forces. When you take a spiritual approach, you're addressing those unseen challenges. It's not just about the ritual itself but your belief in its power. As you continue, remember that the ritual needs patience and faith. Place your trust in God, knowing that He can use even the simplest acts to bring about profound changes. When the 7 days pass, and you pour the water out, make sure it is not down a drain or in a toilet. Return it to nature, allowing it to flow back into the earth, symbolizing a return of blessings to the world. This act of returning is an acknowledgement that you're releasing what was held back, making way for new opportunities to come into your life. Watch and wait, for the results will be remarkable, and the testimonies will be yours to share. One aspect that often goes unnoticed in discussions about spiritual rituals is the power of collective belief. While the salt water ritual can be performed individually, performing it with others, be it family, close friends, or a group of believers, can amplify its impact. The shared energy and mutual prayers create an atmosphere of unity and greater faith, drawing on the power of collective intention. A woman shared how, during a difficult period when her community was plagued with economic hardship, a group of neighbors gathered together to perform the ritual. They wrote their names, added the salt, and prayed with one heart and one voice. The results were extraordinary. Within a month, businesses in the area began to thrive, new jobs opened up, and there was a renewed sense of hope that swept through the community. This was not simply about individual successes but a shared breakthrough that rejuvenated everyone involved. What is the essence of this collective power? When a group unites under a common cause, their combined belief generates a stronger force. This is why the Bible speaks about the power of 2 or 3 gathered in His name, Matthew 18 verse 20. In spiritual rituals, shared intention focuses energy, amplifies prayers, and magnifies results. When we come together to perform the salt water ritual, the blessings are not only for ourselves but for everyone participating, creating a ripple effect that spreads far beyond the immediate circle. One important element in spiritual practices is maintaining a heart of gratitude. It's easy to get caught up in the hope of immediate results, but true transformation requires patience and a consistent attitude of thankfulness. Before starting the ritual, take a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for. Thank God for the opportunity to take action and for the faith to believe in change. Gratitude aligns your heart with the spirit of abundance and opens your mind to receive blessings that come in unexpected ways. After completing the ritual, don't let your focus waver. Continue to express gratitude each day as you await the results. This doesn't mean you shouldn't take proactive steps in your life, but it ensures that your mindset remains positive and receptive. People who have shared their experiences with me often mention that maintaining gratitude helped them recognize small breakthroughs even before the major results appeared. The salt water ritual has deep roots in spiritual tradition, connecting people to a practice that has been passed down through generations. It is not just about rituals and rituals alone, it is a reminder that there is a divine energy at work in the everyday elements of our world. When we engage with this energy, we move beyond the tangible and step into a space where faith and the natural world intersect. As you go forward, remember this. The power of the ritual lies not just in the process itself, but in your heart, the intentions you hold, and the faith you nurture. When the challenges of life arise and doubt tries to creep in, remind yourself of the moments when your faith turned into action and yielded results. The salt water ritual is a tangible reminder that with belief, patience, and prayer, there is always hope for a breakthrough. The journey of performing the salt water ritual is not just about seeking personal breakthroughs, it's about fostering a deeper relationship with the divine and understanding the principles that guide spiritual growth. As you continue with these practices, it becomes essential to reflect on the lessons that accompany them. Each time you perform the ritual, you learn more about your own resilience, your capacity for faith, and the ways in which spiritual energy interacts with your life. There are moments when the results don't come immediately, and this is where true faith is tested. It's easy to have hope when things are moving quickly, but when faced with a period of waiting, it's important to keep trusting. Consider the story of a man who performed the ritual for his family's well-being. Weeks turned into months, and he saw no change. Yet, he persisted with unwavering faith, holding on to the belief that God was working behind the scenes. One day, a surprising opportunity came his way, a job opening he never expected, along with a sudden influx of support from loved ones. His patience and continued faith had set the stage for this miracle to unfold. The saltwater ritual, in essence, teaches you that spiritual growth is a journey marked by resilience, prayer, and trust in divine timing. In times of doubt, remind yourself that your actions, paired with faith, can move mountains. Each drop of water in the ritual holds a promise, each grain of salt, a prayer. Together, they represent an unwavering commitment to the belief that change is possible, even when the path forward isn't immediately clear. One of the greatest gifts that come from performing this ritual is the understanding that you are part of a larger spiritual tapestry. The energy you channel during these practices doesn't just benefit you, it becomes part of a greater force that connects us all. It's a powerful reminder that our destinies are intertwined, and as we seek growth and blessings, we also contribute to the collective well-being of those around us. Consider the impact of performing the saltwater ritual with the intention of blessing not just yourself but your community. This can be as simple as dedicating your prayers to the people who live nearby, your coworkers, or your loved ones. Imagine the transformation that could happen if more individuals embraced this mindset. A community rooted in shared spiritual practices can become a powerful source of positive change. Whether it's a town that experiences a resurgence in unity or a workplace where productivity and morale improve, the influence of combined spiritual efforts can be profound. Moreover, as you grow spiritually through these rituals, remember to share your experiences. Encouraging others to try it can create a ripple effect that extends blessings beyond your immediate circle. When you share your story of faith and results, you inspire hope in others, showing them that change is possible. Your testimony may be the catalyst for someone else to find the strength to break free from the struggles they face. As you close this chapter of the journey, remember that every ritual performed with a heart of faith and intention has the potential to be transformative. Yet, beyond the rituals, it is your consistent connection with the divine that sustains the blessings. Cultivate a relationship with God through prayer, scripture, and daily acts of gratitude. The ritual is not the end, it is a gateway to a life of continuous spiritual growth. When you step forward, carrying the lessons of the saltwater ritual, hold on to the belief that each act of faith is a building block for your future. Allow the practice to be a reminder that even in moments of doubt, there is an enduring light within you that can guide you through challenges. You are more than the obstacles you face, you are a vessel for divine energy, capable of channeling hope, strength, and change. Let the power of the saltwater ritual be a testament to the belief that with faith, patience, and the right intentions, breakthroughs are not just possible, they are inevitable. Step boldly into the future, knowing that the spiritual practice you have embraced has laid the foundation for a life of abundance, resilience, and purpose.